he's summoned by a gangster, um, Kirk Douglas, to locate Kathy Moffat, Jane Greer,
Mm.
a dangerous femme fatale who
Dun
shot
dun dun.
um, who shot Wit and stole $40,000.
Cha
And
cha, real smooth. Do 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 do.
Chris,
Um,
there's ones that had they had their pants
or the
backwards.
or the or the '80s band called Chris Cross with their pants
Chris
on
Cross.
backwards.
Just
Yes.
now, it's Yvonne DiCarlo. Yvonne DiCarlo's in it. You know who that is, don't you?
I don't.
Lily Munster from the Munsters.
Oh wow, it
Oh.
is. Okay, you're right. I see it now. I see it now. That's
Lily
so
Munster.
cool.
Herman. Now Herman.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Chicago Cinephiles podcast. I am your co-host, Daniel. Joining with me, as always, is my two lovely colleagues, Stephen and James. Fellas, how we doing today?
Lovely.
Y'all looking
feeling
cute?
very moody.
Moody.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm so pretty.
Cue the
so
saxophone in the background. You know, like cue the saxophone.
Pretty. Oh, so pretty. I feel pretty and witty and gay. And
Yeah. Well, today we have a special. Episode. You might have noticed we're in black and white. And so today we are doing the noir films, top 5 individual, and then the top 10 for Chicago Cinephiles. So as always, the initial part is going to be our individual top 5s. And then at the end, we'll come together and give like a top 10 that we recommend. You know, if someone only has 10 movies they can watch for film noir, these would be the 10 that we recommend.
would you say that we should describe film noir?
Yeah, that's what I'm about to do. Yeah.
Oh, good. Okay.
Great point. Yeah, so film noir typically is considered a cinematic style and genre, peaking in the 40s and the 50s, defined by pessimistic crime dramas featuring cynical heroes, femme fatales, and complex plots. Usually visually characterized by dark, low-key black and white lighting and urban grit. It oftentimes reflects post-World War II disillusionment.
I'm not bad. I'm just drawn that way.
And the term film noir was actually first coined in a French magazine. The guy called it film noir, so that's where it comes from. So it's very confusing because a lot of movies, and this kind of segues into us. A lot of lists, if you guys Google a list, you'll see a movie on there that we all three have spoke about highly. And for the argument's sake, we're gonna go ahead and address it now, and we are gonna put it at like on a scale, 1 to 5. We're gonna put it at number 0 because it's a classic, and we want to give love to other things, and that one obviously is Sunset Boulevard. Some lists consider it a film noir. I don't necessarily film, but I guess it does kind of fit the description technically because it does have femme fatales and all that kind of stuff. But I don't know. But so we've talked about that a lot. We have a whole episode on it. We also have a 50s podcast episode on it. So please go check that out. We just wanted to show some love to other videos or other movies. So, for all intents and purposes, it's like Hall of Fame, can't be touched, the GOAT, but we want to give 5 other ones that we appreciate. So you guys want to say anything about Sunset Boulevard we haven't said in the last 4 movies or 4 episodes?
It's excellent, but to give some other people their due.
Yeah, absolutely.
How can you top, the people in the dark?
Should have won the Oscar. Won the Oscar.
Those beautiful people out there in the dark.
All right, without further ado, let's go ahead and dive in. Fellas, do we have any volunteers on who wants to go first with their number 5?
I will, because
okay.
I mean, to me, it's just because I'm a homosexual and I have to put this one. This should probably go. If I'm a homosexual, it should go farther up in my list.
Are you going to get banned by the homosexual mafia?
Mildred Pierce. I mean, the movie that brought Joan Crawford back to life after she left Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer, which is just chock full of gay moments. It's about. Have either of you seen Mildred Pierce?
Mm-mm.
It's about this mother, and she it's the mother, and she bakes pies and she opens a restaurant, and her daughter is really spoiled and just embarrassed of the mother that she, your life is grease and dirtiness, and and so the daughter steals the mother's boyfriend slash husband
Mm.
and shoots it. It's just this huge thing. And then, of course, Mildred takes the blame for the murder. It's just, it's just, it's great. And if you've never seen it, if you like Mildred Pierce, for people out there who like Mildred Pierce, you should go on YouTube and watch Carol Burnett's breakdown of it called Mildred Fierce, which is just hilarious, just hilarious. But Mildred Pierce, one of my favorite noirs, because the shoulder pads alone, the shoulder pad budget was probably $3 million. Every scene, it's just up to here with the shoulder pads. It's insane, and the ankle strap wedgies. I mean, it's just crazy. So Mildred Pierce for me, my number five.
I have not seen that, so I'll add that to my list.
Oh gosh, Vita, it's just
My
great.
my ever growing film list. I need to keep watch.
James, you need to pull up.
Gosh.
You need to pull up your idol on Letterbox and see if he's watched it. And we really can call him
I'll
out for
bet it
not
is.
watching
I
it.
bet it is.
Okay, that's a great one. All right, James, you want to give us your number five since this is your favorite genre or one of your favorite genres?
Yes. So my favorite is, I know this is America's 250th birthday. However, I will give it my number five is a UK film called Night and the City. It was
Yes.
Oh,
and eventually brought over by 20th Century Fox. Uh so so basically it's a what I love about it, it's like the 1950. So the book was written in like 48 and they made it in a movie. So it was like fresh after World War II.
mm.
Um and it shows the rich side versus poor side, like what people were doing to survive. It kind of shows like how people are interacting. It follows a Londoner named Fabian, which such a great name. And
Baby.
is a sec. I don't know. Maybe it's because of Archer, but I find the Fabian name like just perfect for film noir.
Or
But
no.
he's a second-rate con man, looking for an angle. After years of schemes, his girlfriend becomes fed up with him, and he taps her for another loan. His latest ploy is getting an aging Greek wrestler and basically throw on a fight. And through basically how only a con man can, uh, basically try to put on this fight, but he gets double crossed, as is film noir. And then there are murders, there are craziness that happens when he goes into the desperate underground of London's underbelly, and basically just languishes and tries to pull off um, what a con man could for a legitimate fight when he tries to go straight. But let's face it, he's a con man, so is it
It's
really
a
that
con.
straight?
It's a con, see.
Yeah, but I think this movie is great. It shows London and how they're dealing with it, and it's just
Oh,
you know,
48.
and like just trying to con his way with a Greek wrestler trying to make his money.
Very
Oh, that
nice.
feels good.
All right. Well, coming in for me is a new one for me, one that I just watched this week. Crisscross, Cha Cha, real smooth. Do 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 do.
Chris,
Um,
those ones that had they had their pants backwards.
or the '80s band called Crisscross with their pants on
Crisscross,
backwards.
their
Yeah.
pants backwards.
So Crisscross is one I just watched this week on a recommendation of a list I saw, and it is a Burt Lancaster movie, which I've never seen any of
He's
his
in
movies.
every film noir ever made.
I've never seen him I've never seen him young, and so basically it's about an armored truck driver, and they conspire basically him and his ex-wife and this gang conspire to rob the truck, obviously, and there's some backstabbing and typical film noir stuff, but I really enjoyed it. I honestly didn't even recognize him at first because I've never seen him in anything
Mhm.
young, and so I actually was looking it up because the bartender reminded me of someone. I couldn't put my finger on who it was, and I was like, "Oh my God, it's Burt Lancaster!" So that was really cool to see him young. Because I've seen him in his last movie, which is Field of Dreams, and he's
Uh-huh.
the doctor in that one. So this is a new one for me, but I really enjoyed it. So if you guys haven't seen it, highly recommend checking it out.
And looking at this just now, it's Yvonne DiCarlo. Yvonne DiCarlo's in it. You know who that is, don't you?
I don't.
Lily Munster from the Munsters.
Oh, wow. It
Oh.
is. Okay, you're right. I see it now. I see it now. That's
Lily
so
Munster.
cool.
Herman.
That's cool. I see it now. Yeah.
Yvonne
So
DiCarlo. What do you want?
that was a new one for me that I'd never seen. So I'm happy to see that
It
one.
looks good. Burt Lancaster,
Chris,
every film noir ever.
Chris
Ever.
Cross is such a good movie. It was on my
In a
alternate
good 80s
list.
group too. 80s, 90s group.
Yeah, well, let's not get carried away, Steven. If we ever do a top 10 list of bands that wear their pants on backwards, they will be number one.
They have to be number one. They have to be. Who else would it be?
They will be number one. James, you know what I'm
Okay.
talking about? Have you ever seen the band Crisscross? They
No.
legit wear their jeans backwards. They're
Backwards.
they're a duo that wear their jeans yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I've seen the spoof on The Simpsons.
Oh well, yeah. Of course you have.
Of course you have.
What was it called? Cross Chris? No.
Cross Chris. What do you want?
All right, so
Remember.
then let's see. Number 4. James, I'm gonna have you start with this one. Give me your number 4.
Okay, I know some people will say this is criminally low, but I'm
Get
going
your
to go
pearls
with
ready.
1944's Laura.
Ooh, okay.
I know this one Best Picture. It's what quintessential film noir, and it's a great movie. I just like the other movies better on the list. So for what people don't realize is it won Best Picture and it's won the Academy Award. But for B horror fan lover movies, like myself, you got my man Vincent Price in this, and he does a phenomenal job as a kept man. Like him in this role, like with his little with his voice and all that, is such a great thing. But basically, what happens is Manhattan detective Mark investigates the murder on Madison Avenue executive Laura Hunt in her fashionable apartment. On the trail of her murderer, the detective quizzes Laura's arrogant best friend, gossip columnist Waldo
Lydecker.
That's a good one too.
Yeah, and her comparatively mild fiance Shelby Carpenter, aka Vincent Price, the legend of B movie horror movies. And the detective becomes obsessed with her and basically falls in love with a dead woman. I'm not going to spoil the movie, but he goes through a murder investigation and see what happens. You see what it looks like to go through it. It's kind of good. It's like kind of where the detective does. I think this movie does a great part of that. Are people dead? Are they not? What crime was actually committed with a happy ending, or does the ending get dragged through the mud? Like Laura is it's a great movie. Normally if I was doing a list, it would be higher, but all of these other movies beat this out.
Well, it's also one of the gayest characters you'll ever see on a screen is Waldo Lydecker. I mean, he's just such a bitchy homosexual. I mean, Laura, dear, this film is so boring. He's just.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not gonna spoil it, but Laura's the one with the grandfather clock in it, correct? Where it plays a big part in it. Okay, I thought so. Okay. Also, I got to correct you there, just because we wouldn't be a movie podcast. It did not win Best Picture in 1944. So Going My Way won it. Rebecca is the one you're probably thinking of.
Rebecca,
because Rebecca is the one.
I was just going to say Rebecca, Laura, dead woman. I mean, it's just it's the same.
They're literally the same. So you're totally
except one, the detective is in love with them.
You totally get a pass,
Rebecca, Mandalay.
Was Laura nominated then?
Yeah, it was. But Going My Way won. But yeah, I just wanted not to be that guy, but it always happens where But okay, Steven, give us your number 4.
This is no one else will have this on the list. This is on this is a noir.
I'm excited for this. I'm gonna write this down so I can watch it later.
But it is, and I discovered this because here in Chicago at at the Music Box they have a noir series every year.
Ooh.
So I was looking at this thing was last year they ran this. It's a Rosalind Russell movie. Yes, Rosalind Russell movie called The Velvet Touch. Has Sydney Greenstreet from Casablanca in it, and it's about this. Rosalind Russell plays this veteran Broadway actress who's having a fight with her producer and former lover in his office, and he's threatening that if she doesn't do his next play, he'll ruin her career. And she picks up this little statuette on his desk and kills him. And
Oh.
just strikes him, but kills him. But then she flees and is blamed on another woman. So the whole movie, like his like up and coming new actress, who her fingerprints were on the statuette because she was wearing what velvet gloves when when she shot it. So it's all about, will Ross Russell come through and admit it? Will she get away with this whole thing? She's opening a new play. It's very theatrical, but it's the one Roz Russell movie where she's not playing a screwball comedy. She's not playing this huge. I mean, she's just in this trap, and it's so great to see Roz Russell use her acting chops. I really like this movie a lot, and Sidney Greenstreet wonderful as he is in everything in this movie. So I knew it wouldn't be in anybody else's top 10s or 5s or 4s or whatever, but I had to put it on there. It's called The Velvet Touch. It's from 1948, I believe, 1948. 1948. So hit it, Dave.
We'll definitely get down the list for sure. Interesting.
Right.
My number 4, going on with the same theme of things I've watched recently. Number 4 is a Orson Welles movie.
Oh, I know.
The Third Man.
The Third Man. Oh, wow.
Just
not what
watched,
I thought it was going to be.
Just watched it, and it has one of the most famous scenes that when you see it, you recognize it, but it's like there's so many, they do shadows so well. But anyway, The Third Man is a fantastic film. If you guys haven't seen it, please do. I just wanted to give it some love because some people do have it as like one of the best ones. Like I said, to me, it was interesting watching him not be the main character.
Mm-hmm.
Not having Orson Welles be a main character was new for me because I haven't seen a lot of Orson Welles movies. Like, I'll fully admit it. And so, like, him not being the main character, but I didn't even really miss him, honestly. It's like, because, like, Joseph Cotton played a great character, and it's just like, and also, this is a movie that you could never replicate because nowadays you would just text your friend and say, "Where are you?" You know what I mean? Like, you can't fake your death because like you just say, "Hey, bro, I'm here." Like, where you told me to pick me up at the airport and you're not here. Where are you? So anyway, that's just I thought that was funny. But that's my Stephen. What did you think I was going to say?
I was going to say I think A Touch of Evil.
Okay.
Touch of Evil. And I will say that there's a play, the Baltimore War Walls. There's a play called by Paula Vogel that I did years ago, which is basically a takeoff of The Third Man. It's about this sister and brother going through, Vienna, and there's this other character, but it's all about her brother who was dying of AIDS at the time. So it's a bizarre play where I think he's diagnosed with a fictional fatal acquired toilet disease and travels Europe with her brother to find a cure before he dies. And at the very end of it, but it's a takeoff of The Third Man. And I had never seen The Third Man when I did it. Of course I played the homosexual brother. Shock, but yeah, it's I know typecasting.
Yeah, you get typecasted, man.
Oh, I know.
You do one gay scene, not on
you have
film,
sex with one
done.
man, and all of a sudden, all you're going to be is homosexual for the rest of your life.
You do one gay scene that wasn't recorded, and you're just gay for the rest of your life. Gay.
I mean, I just like the taste of them. I don't know about you, but that's not.
All right, let's go ahead and wrap this up. That is what he said. Coming in, I guess I'm my turn to go first. My number 3, my lord. Pick number 3, my lord. For me, this may shock some people, so please don't come after me too hard. But my number 3 is the Maltese Falcon.
Oh, how funny! Yes.
Is that what yours is?
That's
Steven?
mine. Number 3.
Okay, well let's just do a joint session. Talk about it together then.
Man, what do you want? Stuff dreams are made of.
I really enjoyed it, mainly because it's a bogey film, let's be honest, but it's so much more deeper than that. It's just, I just love the fact that it's like, obviously it's a priceless statue, and it's just like, just kind of seeing like the detective try to figure it out. I don't know, I just thought it was fantastic. It's hard to put into words, obviously. Like, I think Sam Spade plays a great, like, I think that character is so iconic,
It is
you
funny.
know?
It's so fun. Like when he's, so I saw, what's his name tonight? Oh, I saw Joel Cairo tonight, and she goes around and she looks at the cigarettes and she pokes the fire and says, "Really, really? Yeah." He said, "I ain't seen you in a while. You're not going to go around and check the cigarettes and poke the fire again, are you? Because you're never going to be here all night." I mean, it's just so funny, and you see him
It's good.
fake out Sidney Greenstreet's character to be a big tough guy, and he walks to the elevator and he's shaking.
Or
And you
Sidney
see that
Greenstreet again,
yeah, he's not the tough guy. He is a tough guy, but he also is nervous and scared. And you see that side of the character. Plus, like the oh god, not Sidney Greenstreet, but
And it's got Peter Lorre in it, of course,
Peter
who's
Lorre, the
creepy as
Peter
all
Lorre
get. Like,
character.
like a
I mean,
guy.
in the book, I don't know if I can say this. In the book, it says this guy is a FH, FA. He's a real. And so to not be able to play that, what does he do? He has this cane that he's just licking the top of the cane,
Hmm.
and it's just like, oh my god, how much more, up front is that than
No,
just
it's
saying
good.
he's a homo, Mr. Spade. It's so good. When you get slapped, you'll take it and you'll like it. you know, just
James,
brilliant. I
did
love
it
it.
make your list or no? Just so we can like.
Did not make my list,
Okay, that's
although
fine.
I had to flip coins.
No, you're good. You're good. That's totally fine. Well, then that's.
What's your third one?
I mean that shows that me and Steven are on our periods are linked up. James, what's your number three then?
I had to go with Out of the Past, 1947.
Wow.
Mm,
I don't know if anyone has seen that. Have you guys seen it?
No.
nah.
It's on a lot of
Is
lists.
this your B movie or no?
No, I actually don't
Okay.
have a B movie this time, which
Oh,
is
that's right. That's right.
surprising.
You don't. That's right. Yeah,
Even
that's
though
right.
I wanted to, but I was like, no, there's too many
Oh, it's
good
got
films on
Kirk
the list. I
Douglas in
can't
it.
see
I
it.
like it already.
Robert Mitchum. What do you want? Robert
Yeah.
Mitchum.
So basically, a small town gas station owner who's has his past as a private detective catches up with him. Basically, he retired and they're pulling him in for one last job.
Wait,
Um,
isn't this just a one battle after another? Just
Small
70
town
years
gas
ago,
station.
except he's a dojo instructor instead of a,
Small.
I guess.
That is such a noir
like
setup. A small
washed
No,
town,
on,
it is. It
washed
is. Yeah,
off,
a
washed
small
on,
town
a
washed
gas
hundred
off.
station.
percent.
Hey, you
No,
want to
I'm gonna
fill
add
up
this to the list.
unleaded
I
or
like
premium,
that.
pal?
But he's summoned by a gangster, um, Kirk Douglas, to locate Kathy Moffat, Jane Greer,
Mm.
a dangerous femme fatale who
Dun
shot
dun dun.
um, who shot Wit and stole $40,000. And his
It's a lot
the
of money back
detective,
then.
oh yeah, it was a lot. Detective was in charge of finding her and tracking her down. However,
Let me guess.
Kathy, everyone, yes, guess.
He falls in love with her.
Falls in love.
Yes. How could you saw that coming? Um, and then through
It's my detectiveness,
betrayals,
eh? You see, it's my detective skills.
See,
yeah, you know,
I like it.
they go to Mexico. He gets betrayed. They go on a run. They fall in love. They go on the run, and then betrayal happens yet again. No, this has a lot of ups and turns. There's blackmail, murder. Yeah, this is a great movie, and it has a lot of flashbacks, and it's a kind of actually a complex movie, like for the time because of all the
Mm-hmm.
heavy use of flashbacks, flash forwards, all the different locations, and all that stuff. It's a
That's
great
right.
movie. If you have a chance, definitely go see it.
Yes, go see it.
Well, James, kick us off with your number two then, because I think you're up next. So give us your number two.
Okay, I doubt anyone has. I think I told Daniel about this movie, but I doubt either of you have this on the list. The Lost Weekend.
The Lost Weekend, baby. It's not on my list, but I love it. Lost
I
Weekend.
love. I like watch this movie. It's basically Don, who's on the wagon.
Mm-hmm.
So and becomes sober for a few days. He's supposed to go on vacation with um his girlfriend and his brother to go out and have a holiday time, but he stays behind, goes through a bender, and basically this movie
Mm-hmm.
and you're like basically the creative ways of how alcoholics get alcohol. Which
Yep.
only this movie only takes place over a couple days. It was very controversial at the time because alcohol portrayed where drunks were kind of like punchline
Yeah.
jokes. This movie, Paramount almost shelved because of
Wow.
the controversy it was surrounded.
Yeah.
Because it showed not only how drinking can hurt you, but the people around you that you love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
just
Billy
such a great
Wilder.
portrayal of a bender.
Billy Wilder again. Billy Wilder. What do you want? Some like it
Yeah.
hot, I mean, here he
He
is.
makes a lot of our list.
Really, Billy
Yeah.
Wilder. And this came out the same year as Mildred Pierce. And
Wow.
to go back to Mildred Pierce, I have to say this right now. My brother called me one time. He had seen Mildred Pierce. My brother's also gay. He'll deal with it. So, but he called me one time and he said, "I just watched this really great movie, Mildred Pierce." I said, "Oh yeah, it's really good." He goes, "Yeah, but there's a secondary character, her best friend in this movie, and I've seen this woman before. I don't know where." And I went, "It's Eve Arden." He goes, "Yeah, so." I said, "Jeff, it's Eve Arden." "Yeah, yeah." And I went, "It's the principal in Greece." And
Oh
Greece.
wow.
It's like, "Oh, that's it. That's it. Oh my God, that's it." I was like, "Yeah, it's the principal in Greece
I love that.
Of course, this is also the same person who told me when Les Mis came out, he really hopes that Jane Hathaway would win the Oscar. And I went, "You mean Anne Hathaway?" "No, I mean Jane Hathaway." I said, "No, you mean Anne." "No, it's Jane." I said, "Jeff, Jane Hathaway is Mr. Drysdale's secretary, okay? And I don't think she's doing Les Mis, but anyway, Jane Hathaway. I had to go back. But last weekend, Mildred Pierce, great year for movies. Great year for movies.
Alrighty. Well, then my number two, which I don't really think, I don't know, the film noir list is very like
Mm-hmm.
it's fluid. I feel like
Mm-hmm.
my number two, I think this, in my opinion, is the greatest murder scene in film history, and it is Strangers on a Train.
Oh wow, yeah.
And the reason why I say that, for those you don't know, there's a murder scene that takes place in the
Mm-hmm.
reflection of someone's eyeglasses.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it's a Hitchcock film, which I gotta admit I love Hitchcock, so biased, but fantastic. It's about these two guys, obviously strangers. They meet on a train. One's a very famous tennis star, and then one is just a crazy guy. You'll find out, and they basically make the plot where they're going to kill each other's problem person in their life. So the tennis player wants his wife dead, and then and then the crazy guy wants his father-in-law dead. And then only one of them goes through with it, and the other one chickens out. And it's the whole story is about like him, like it's just good. It's just really good. It's a Hitchcock movie, so of course it's got suspense. But if you guys haven't seen it, please check it out. It's
Such a good
fantastic.
movie.
So, all right,
Oh, wow.
Steven, give us your number two.
My number two is another bogey movie, The Big Sleep.
Mm.
Big Sleep, also, with Philip Marlowe. And what I love about The Big Sleep is if you can watch The Big Sleep and you can figure out the plot, you're doing better than the writers. Because the writers themselves truly said, I really don't know.
They didn't.
It's such a convoluted, crazy, crazy plot. Again, it's extremely funny.
Is this where they met? Is this where him and McCall met?
No,
or no?
they met into Have and Have Not.
Okay.
But this is their second movie, and because Lauren Bacall was cast in this movie, they really changed and increased her part in this movie. It is, I mean, he is just sex incarnate.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't think that Humphrey Bogart is a sexy guy, watch this movie. Watch this. Like at one point he gets this. He hails a cab, and this female cab driver says, and she goes, "Oh, and here's my card. Oh, you're working? No, I get off at 8. Like she give me a call. And he goes to this bookstore so he could like look at this other bookstore, and there's a young woman inside there, and he starts to talk to her, and he goes, he goes, I got a bottle of rye in my pocket. And she walks to the door. Looks like we're closed for the afternoon.
I love that scene. Yeah.
you know,
You've
and
sent
she
me that
makes it.
scene before, and I've watched that.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, it's just so sexy.
It
And
oozes
he,
it. Yeah, it really
he
does.
really, and again, he's like up against forces that he can't really fight against. He gets beaten up, and but the plot is crazy good, and the score is brilliant. The Steiner score, brilliant. In their use of when to turn it off, when to turn it back on, is even more brilliant. But I highly, I can watch The Big Sleep over and over and over and over, laugh and get chills and be scared at the same moment. And again, Lauren Bacall is just, again, she's sex incarnate too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she's what, 21 years old here? Whoa. I mean, I'm a homosexual, but I'm not dead. Give me a break. So, The Big Sleep, absolutely The Big Sleep.
All right. Well, Steven, looks like you're first to give us your number one. Then, since we didn't mean to
That's okay.
stop you mid drink, but
Okay,
Steven,
but
go ahead and give us your number one.
it's just the movie that started it all, in my opinion. All of it. Double Indemnity. Double Indemnity is the number one choice for all. I'm sure it's one of y'all's too, right?
It's my number one.
Yeah, I mean, just because it has, you know, just because she is so crazy. I watched this on the big screen.
No, it's so good.
Her eyes when her husband's been killed, her eyes when she's saying, straight down the line, she doesn't blink in this movie. I was like, when you see on the big screen, you're like, she's not blinking. How is she not blinking? And she just stares at her straight down the line, Walter, straight down. And she's so evil and cold. It's like, oh my. And that horrible wig they put her in.
All right,
Oh
well,
my God.
Steven, who do you think is more of a cold-blooded killer, her or Gloria Swanson? Is Norma
Well,
Desmond?
when Gloria loses her mind, yes. But
Yeah,
this
no, they're
intentional
yeah,
coldness.
no, it's so good. And for
And
those of you who
it's
don't know,
so
it's about an
subtle.
insurance representative basically that, is seduced by a unhappy wife, and they scheme to insurance fraud, and some trains are involved, some cars are involved, some guns are involved, some backstabbing's involved.
And
Um,
the dialogue,
and I love
you
the
know,
way
it's so sexy.
I love I love how it, like, just the ending of it. I just
Uh-huh.
love everything about it, because this is the one. Correct me if I'm wrong. I just want to make sure I'm right, because these all run together sometimes. This is the one where he's like confessing on the tape recorder, right? That
Yes,
he did it. I
yes.
thought so at the end. Yeah. And then he's like, he's been shot. And he's like bleeding out, and that's what I thought. Yeah. No, it's fan freaking tastic. Steven, that's crazy that we have two that are the same
I know, isn't it crazy? I
spot
mean,
on
what do
the
you want?
map. But we
Well,
really gotta.
I just have to say, like, to me, it's the dialogue, of this movie that just kills me. There's a speed limit in this town, Mr. F, 45 miles an hour. How fast you say I was going? I'd say around 90. Once you get off your motorcycle, give me a ticket. How about I crack you on the knuckles? It's just like, it's so sexy. It's so noir filled. And to have Fred McMurray, who was just known as a good guy, to play this role, he even said to Billy Wilder, I shouldn't do this. I'm not. I'm completely wrong for this. I cannot do this. He goes, yeah, you can. Yeah, you can do this. You can do this. And you see all these parts because that's what really makes you go, well, he's a good guy. You think he's a good guy. You still want to
Yeah,
be
you
his
do. Yeah.
friend, even though he's doing all this horrible stuff. Oh, it's great. And I have to give a shout out to my friend Mike, who probably 15 years ago came to my apartment one night. We made what did we make? We made uh, some kind of an old 50s, like, we had meatloaf and like vegetables, and sat and watched Double Indemnity. He said this is the perfect meal to have and watch Double Indemnity. He introduced me to this movie, so thank you to Mike for introducing me to this film. I love it.
Well,
Now, what did you say your number one was, Mr. James?
let's find out
That was
why James gives us this weird looks. It's not even in his top five. He has some explaining to do.
Don't blame the
okay.
Dolosi.
So I recognize Double Indemnity is probably one of the best film noir movies. It's great. However, I did not as thoroughly enjoy it like when I was watching it as I was doing the other movies.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of basically what my decision for top five was. you guys did for the starting of kind of the film noir. I did what was considered the end of film noir.
No.
I did Touch of Evil.
See, there you
It's
go.
1958.
Touch of Evil. Great movie.
Yeah, Orson Welles. Can't go wrong with him. I love Orson Welles. You know, anybody that can fool the entire country that an alien invasion is happening is all right in my book as an
Didn't
actor.
get away with it.
And direct. But if you haven't seen it, it was a car bomb exploded on the American side of the U.S.-Mexican border, where Mexican drug enforcement agent Miguel begins his investigation along with American police captain Hank Quinton, Orson Welles, aka the good guy. When Vegas begins to suspect that Quaylen, his shady partner, are planning evidence to frame an innocent man, his investigation, possible corruption, quickly picks up and puts him and his new bride, Susie, aka Janet Leigh, in jeopardy.
Janet
Yeah.
Leigh. What do you want, Janet Leigh?
It kind of just shows what, like, it's kind of like, I feel like this ends film noir, what is considered as one of the last great film noir movies, and I think it's a masterpiece. I enjoyed this thoroughly. It was action paced. This is why I put it as number one. And Double Indemnity wasn't even on my list, but
well, I would say this. I think you're right. I think it's what we think of as film noir. This ended it. I think the end of the 50s. But I still think things like The Big Lebowski is film noir. It's a comedy, but it's definitely film noir. I mean, here's this guy who's completely out of his league in this murder that he has no, like, you know, trying to figure out this murder case. He gets thrown into all these different places completely at a whim, you know, and there's deaths coming, but it's totally film noir, Chinatown film noir, you know, and even Blade Runner film noir. I mean, you know, there's so many uses of this style that have gone on, but you're right. I think at the end of the 50s, we're talking the end of film noir as we know it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, film noir rises.
Yeah.
Alrighty, y'all. That was our top 5 individual. When we return, we'll have the top 10 for the Chicago Cinephiles podcast.
James,
take it away. Take it away, James. Sing it.
I don't know how to say it.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Did you guys get your popcorn? Did you get your Milk Duds? Did you get your Pepsi Cola? Did you get everything you needed? Did you get a kiss? Did you get the kiss from your girlfriend? Did you go to the bathroom?
Is gone.
Exactly.
Did you forget about James missing his cue?
We are back now with the top 10 list. So this is just the Chicago Cinephiles top 10. So it may be different. Obviously, there'll be overlaps, but individual was our individual 5, and this number 10. Again, number 0 is going to be Sunset Boulevard. That is the crown. So with that being said, let's dive in. So at number 10, we have Mildred Pierce. I don't know why I want to say it like that. I just do.
Mildred Fierce.
Mildred Fierce, dear. At number 9, we have what our group is called the Third Man. Number 8 is what James is called on the weekend, Laura. Dun, dun, dun.
I am Laura.
Yeah, ain't he cute? Number 7 is what Stephen was, out of the past.
Get into the wood.
At number 5, it's what I would it's what me and Stephen would be if we were in public, strangers on a train. At number 4, it's what James is experiencing this weekend, the Lost Weekend.
The Lost Weekend.
At number 3, it is, I don't know, something. I don't know what this is going to be, so I'm not going to say it. It is The Touch of Evil. Stephen's mother-in-law. Coming in at number 2, it's Han Solo's backup ride, the Maltese Falcon.
The Maltese
Bum, bum, bum.
What's an aluminum falcon? What is that?
And coming in at number 1, it is Double Indemnity.
Double
Dun
indemnity,
dun
baby.
dun.
Double indemnity.
So, recap,
want?
all jokes aside. Number 10, Mildred Pierce. Number 9, The Third Man. Number 8, Lara. Number 7, Out of the Past. Number 6, The Big Sleep. Oh, I missed that. I'm sorry. I skipped one. I apologize. No, that's. I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry. I missed The Big Sleep. My apologies. Number 6,
all
The
right.
Big Sleep. I apologize. I missed that one. Number 5, Strangers on a Train. Number 4, The Lost Weekend. Number 3, A Touch of Evil. Number 2, The Maltese Falcon. And number 1, Double Indemnity.
I want to tell everybody, we're speaking of Strangers on a Train, you two especially, go to YouTube. There are a couple of stories where she tells it, but look for Carol Burnett telling her story about being an usherette in Los Angeles, but during the original release of Strangers on a Train, and how she gets fired from being an usherette because this couple at the time, you could just walk in and see a film. There would be showings where they would just keep playing the film. So you could walk in the middle of it, see the end of a film, wait, see until you got there, and then walk out. But it's like 5 minutes for the end of Strangers on the Train, and this couple wants to come in, and she's like, no, you don't want to go in. You don't want to stay right. The Hitchcock movie, you can't go.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, we want to be seated. No, you're going to ruin it. You're going to ruin it. You're going to ruin the whole entire. So she fights with this couple and ends up getting fired because she fights with this couple to go in. And then she says, years later, they asked me where they wanted. There, I wanted my star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame right in front of that theater, buddy, because she got fired there.
I thought you were going to say like it was Hitchcock, in disguise or something. It was like.
No. She's like, no, you can't do this.
Alrighty.
Hitchcock.
One final thing. We have to, James, you have a duck award you want to give?
Yes, I want to give the ducky out to Naked City. This was an ambitious movie. They filmed pretty much on all locations. It's all locations in New York, pretty much filmed everything like in the places. It was a very ambitious and very ahead of its time, but it was considered for filming locations. I don't think the story is that great. I think it's just a typical film noir movie. It's spoiler alert, it's about somebody who dies and then somebody investigating it and then like dumping bodies and covering up for murder. That's the movie in a nutshell. But the sets, like how everything, well, I guess they weren't sets, they were actually locations, was incredibly ambitious for the time. And I give the Naked City the Ducky.
The Ducky Award.
You give the Naked Oscar to the Naked City. Love it.
God,
yeah.
Alrighty. And now the moment you've all been waiting for. We have to do our Wheel of Fortune.
Wheel of Fate.
Because we are back to our
Wheel of
Fortune. Because we are back to our Oscar movies.
Okay, here we go.
Here we go. Next week we are watching The Apartment. Yes.
Oh, another Billy Wilder.
Yes. Oh, it's such a good movie.
Billy Wilder is our theme.
Yeah.
What do you want?
I don't think I've seen it. I don't know if
I've
seen it.
It's a 1960 film. You haven't seen it because it's not from the 30s, so it's good.
Oh, well, cool.
You'll love it. Yeah, it's great.
James, I'm going to put you onto this. I'm just going to make a prediction, and this may be like may give it higher expectations. I'm going to say when you watch this will end up being in your top. I'm gonna say top 10. I'm gonna keep it easy. I was gonna say top 5 of all time, but I think it'll make your top 10.
You fall in love with Jack Lemmon again. Like every other movie JackLemmon's in,
it's really good. I promise. This is
you just want to be his best friend or date him.
So I'm excited. I'm excited for you to see it.
You'll love him.
Okay, do you mean top 10 of all time or top 10 of the 60s? Because the 60s that's not in the conference.
Well, 60s would be number 1. I think it'll be in your top 10 of all time, possibly.
All right, that's high praise. I'm excited to see it.
This is one of the very few Oscars that like actually deserve to win the Oscar. It's always on people's lists anyway. And what's the lady's name? Shirley MacLaine. Yeah, she is insanely cute in this movie. Like her character is so cute. It's just like you can't help but grin the entire movie. I love this movie, so I'm excited for you. But anyways, guys. Thank you so much for if you made it this far. Please do consider liking, subscribing. Let us know below what we got right, what we got wrong, and give us your list. We'd love to have your list because hey, we're all film lovers here. We can always add to our collection of movies that we can watch. And what'd you say, Stephen?
Tell us if we're crazy. Tell us if
Right?
we're wrong.
Exactly.
We're not wrong, but you can say it.
Yeah, it's a free country. You're allowed to. And with that being said, this is the Chicago Cinephiles podcast. Signing out.